Greetings, hello my friends, how are you? Today we're doing a deck review on Bob Ross playing cards, and I know that this is not an oracle deck, but I find that it's their intuition, the messages are all in the beholder, you know what I'm saying? So whatever cards and tools you use, coffee pot, coffee beans, charms, trinkets, all that stuff, decks like these, oracle, playing cards, whatever you use, it's all in the beholder of the person who is holding these tools. It's whatever, whatever works, whatever draws your intuition, your messages out, your insight, your wisdom, whatever comes, So divinity, this is a divinity tool that I have been using. You'll see them in my readings. Check out my readings, you see them in action. So what is up? Let's get into this. So first of all, I'm on this quest to find all the coolest decks that spark messages, spark my brain to think of I just want to resonate with all these cards. I want to see how they bring messages out of me, and so I decided to just find whatever I can find. And Bob Ross, I always was a fan of his work. I loved hearing his voice over. I'm not voiceover, but I loved hearing him get into his paintings and showing us what he does with all the mistakes, and he finds joy in life and every little thing that he does in his artwork. And his voice was so pleasant to hear. I loved his messages, so I just found him very inspiring. So why not use these in my pick a card readings for divinity, to help tap into our spirituality and our messages, our insight, our intuition. So you are a fan of these deck reviews. I have a whole playlist and I'm adding to them. I have like 20 more cards to review. I'm trying to do them whenever I have time. So let's go with this one. Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it. Aren't these uplifting? I look forward to seeing you again. Happy painting. God bless my friend. So they're a little backwards for me, so excuse me. Son of a gun, that's a pretty nice tree for being done that quick. You have unlimited power here. You can do that. You can do anything on this canvas. Anything. Aren't you feeling a sense of like encouragement and peace when you hear these messages? You have to have dark in order to show light, just like in life. I wonder if he was like a preacher, a motivational speaker of some sort, a tutor, a mentor. I don't know, just the words that came out of his mouth. Maybe the whole, painting something probably sparked a lot of creativity, with his words, You tap into something and then all of a sudden it's like an overflow of messages. This is so beautiful. Now then, let's see. Wash the old brush. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Now then, let's wash the old brush. That's the fun part of this whole technique, okay? Shake off the excess and just beat the D out of it. That's so funny. And I love that we have his actual paintings in these cards. You get to see all his work. No pressure, just relax and watch it happen. Anything we don't like, we'll turn it into a happy little tree or something. That's so fun. That's a crooked tree. Well, send him to Washington. I'm sorry, we'll send him to Washington. So there's actually two forms of this deck. There's one with a thick white border over his painting, and I didn't want that because I want to be able to see everything as much as I can, because we do have this big font here. Every day is a good day when you paint. This one says, this would be a good place for my little squirrel to live. That's really cool, because he thinks about the animals, and he thought about the animals in his work. There was another squirrel one here as well. So yeah, it's like he had animals in mind too, which means to me that he must have had a lot of love for animals, or a soft heart, maybe like the animal whisperer or nature whisperer or something. Did you ever think you could just take a great big old brush and make all these beautiful little trees? You really can. See how encouraging he was? Man, rest in peace. He had a wonderful mind, I have to say. Wonderful abilities. Every painting is going to be different, and that's what makes it great. And that's the same, it goes for us people too. You know, we're all different, we're all special in our own ways. We just show you how, but you make the decisions. When you have this much power, you have to make big decisions. Just let your imagination go. You can create all kinds of beautiful effects. Just that easy. Now just can you imagine his voice? His voice is like, just, you know, so soothing. Imagine you're like getting through a rough day. All you gotta do is watch him paint and that's it, stress free. This one, you can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. I love his paintings. Anything that you try and you don't succeed, if you learn from it, it's not a failure. So sorry if I sound funny reading these, but they're upside down for me. If I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. Look at that beautiful palm tree and the ocean. I love it, love it, love it. I gotta see a bigger version of that without the wording. It's like cropped down, you know, so I want to see the bigger, version. Find freedom on this canvas. You really can learn to be creative as you paint. It's like anything else. It just takes a little practice. And the more you paint, the more that you're able to visualize. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the more you tap into you tap into something that you're so passionate about, I feel like there's an overflow of like, I don't know, euphoria pouring out, messages, all sorts of uploads, downloads when you're in that state, you know, of therapy, mental therapy. And so you probably come up with these crazy messages or crazy visions, you know. There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. Aww, that's sweet. We don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents. Just let go and fall like a little waterfall. Oh, actually, this one came up in one of my readings. You gotta check that out. It was really interesting. It actually matched another deck, which is an oracle deck. And I was really surprised to see them both mirror each other because they had the same things, waterfall, trees. I don't try to understand everything in nature. I just look at it and enjoy it. Let's put a few little highlights in here just to make them little rascals just sparkle in the sun. He had a nice personality, I gotta say. You can do anything you want to do. This is your world. That's right. Like my daughter, she's sewing. She can do whatever she wants, right? Whatever creation you have in mind, just go for it.
Like they could see what I sewed just now.
Yeah, you can see what my daughter just sewed. She sewed this with her little fabric and her materials.
And it looks like nature. Look, flowers.
Yeah, looks like a little nature-themed dress.
It goes with your card.
And it goes with my cards. Look at that.
Look, around here, trees.
Oh wow! I just read. Look at that. A little bit of pinks, blue, yellow. Wow! Imagine that. Isn't that crazy? Thank you for showing us. Yes, you can do anything you want to do in this world. This is your world. This is a happy place. Little squirrels live here to play. So there's another squirrel. There's like 2 squirrel messages, which is, it just makes me feel like he really had, you know, a love for animal and creatures. Use absolutely no pressure, just like an angel's wing. This is not something you should labor over or worry about. Enjoy it. If painting does nothing else, it should make you happy. And success with painting leads to success with many things. It carries over into part of your life. He was deep, I gotta say. Look around. Look at what we have beauty. Wait, what? See, they should have made the periods a little bit darker so we can see that it's, you know, where you're supposed to stop. Look around. Look at what we have. Beauty is everywhere. You only have to look to see it. Let's get crazy. What the heck? Take a 2-inch brush. This is your bravery test. I love it. I love it. I love it. So optimistic. So fun. Spontaneous. Trees cover up a multitude of sins. Oh, this came out in a reading too. Check out my past video. Painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. We artists are a different breed of people. We're a happy bunch. Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day. They say everything looks better with odd numbers of things, but sometimes I put even numbers just to upset the critics. That's so funny. Let me extend a personal invitation for you to drag out your brushes and a few paints and paint along with us. See, he's so inspiring and encouraging, and I'm sure he made a great father if he had children, or if he had pets, you know. Be so very light. Be a gentle whisper. You have to allow the paint to break to make it beautiful. Talent is pursued interest. Anything you're willing to practice, you can do. Whatever makes you happy, you put in your world. Didn't you know you had this much power? You can move mountains. You can do anything. I love it. Man, this... I just feel just tranquility. I feel tranquil vibes right now. Like, yeah, it's really nice. I really believe if you practice enough, you can paint the Mona Lisa with a 2-inch brush. I'm sure he could do that. He could have done that. And that may be the true joy of painting when you share with other people. I really believe that's the true joy. Go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is. So to me, this means take a chance, take a leap of faith. You never know what you may find. You might find something sweet. You might find a treasure, a new way of thinking, a wisdom, or a friend, money, a hobby, something fun. I think each of us at some time in our life has wanted to paint a picture. However you think it should be, that's exactly how it should be. Just go out and talk to a tree. Make friends with it. Aww, see? So he had a gentle soul. You know me, I think there ought to be a big old tree right about there, and let's give him a friend. Everybody needs friends. Aww.
She's gonna start tearing up again.
Aww. Anytime you learn, you gain. It's life, it's interesting, it's fun. And last but not least, these things live right in your brush. All you have to do is shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. I love it. I'm going to give you a reading with these cards. What did you think? I really hope you enjoyed this deck review. I tried to make it fun. I tried to put my little 2 cents in here to see what these messages, spark out of me. Oh, there you go. This is for you. This is a happy place. Little squirrels live here and play. So maybe this is a happy community that we have established. Maybe you are happy to be here. Maybe we give each other positive vibes in this community. Maybe I'm helping you with my pick a card readings. Maybe you are giving us your positive vibes in the comments and you're interacting with others, and maybe you're watching my videos and applying things to your life, and your life is feeling happy. You're feeling like you found a nice little community here within my community. I hope you did. Let me know in the comments what you found, if this resonated with you, this card. And if these cards resonate, I have all the links below to all the decks that I use. This one will be down there as well. Bob Ross. That's what it looks for. Just make sure you get, if you like this one a lot, make sure you get the one that looks like this cover, because there is another version of this, and you're not able to see the pictures that much, or maybe that's what you like. Maybe you rather see the text clearer and then pictures like faded color of the artwork, and then you know, the words popping out more. Whatever it is that you like, just make sure you check carefully, because they might look the same. Two boxes, they might look the same. So just make sure that you're getting what you're buying. So thank you for your watching. You have a lovely day. Check out my other deck reviews. I'm doing all the ones that I have and how how I apply them to my readings, and you get to see them in action on my channel. Actually, why am I putting it in here? Because I actually use all my cards. So take care. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.